Hiya, it's Graham here. I'm off for another wild camp tonight and I got hammered by midges a few days ago, so I'm not taking any chances tonight. I don't know if I can wear this, I'm going to go out now, just see if I can get a simple head net. Hiya, so everywhere was sold out of midgie head nets. Been to Go Outdoors, been to Mountain Warehouse, can't get one, so I've got that big jacket if things get bad, and I've covered myself with Avon Skin So Soft. I've never used it before, I guess we'll see if it works. So we've come to Thrunton Woods, which is one of my favourite places in Northumberland, and we're going to hike up to Castle Hill, an ancient hill fort, and then follow a nose from there, get to McCartney's cave, and then climb the crag there. I think it's Callaly Crag, I could be wrong, and I think hopefully there'll be a breeze at the top and we'll camp up there. So I've come out with one of my camping buddies, Sean C. He's a fit young lad. There he is, striding up, dragging me behind him, the old man. So we're gaining a bit of ground now, getting towards the old hill fort on Castle Hill. We'll see what the view's like from the top. Oh, sweating like mad. Just got a thin fleece on and it already feels like I'm overheating. I'm just going up these steep hills with a rucksack. I need to get myself fitter. So we're on Castle Hill now, and it's a real piece of Bronze Age real estate. It's got these fantastic gnarled old beech trees that just look amazing. It's like something out of Middle Earth or Tolkien up on here. Nearly got a ready-made bivvy here with these roots. I can just imagine hobbits hiding there from the Nazgul. There's like a circular structure of them almost. Oh, look at this, someone has been building a shelter here. What's nice is that there's no rubbish or anything like that, and it's all been well kept, because people do camp here. Look at those roots. So I've camped up here before on Castle Hill near Christmas time a couple of years ago, and it's a real atmospheric place to camp. It had a real kind of eerie feel about it at night, and I remember hearing church bells at odd hours, I swear, during the night, and you could hear pheasants screaming throughout the night as well, and I think I had some pretty weird dreams, but an absolutely amazing place to camp. But it's not going to be our home tonight though. We're going to crack on. Duck under, yep. Ooh, looks like I got caught. Look at this. This is quite a cool thing. Someone's pecked a handprint into the, well, lichen or lichen. Reminds us of those cave paintings at Lascaux and the Aboriginal paintings in Australia, about my size. I'm under no illusions it's modern though, but quite a cool thing. You know, that could almost be some sort of, you stumbled across this in the darkness, like some sort of beast or demon. I think my imagination's too good, but come on, Can you see what I mean? We're heading for McCartney's cave, and I've been here a few times before, so I'm not going to look at the map. I'm just going to follow my nose. Famous last words. I've got a fair degree of certainty it's this way. It feels right anyway.
That's not it.
That's not McCartney's cave. I don't think the camera really gives any indication of how steep it is here. Absolutely getting chewed out here, getting up here. Nice little bivvy spot there. This looks like McCartney's cave coming into view now. There we'll have it, McCartney's cave. I don't know much about this cave. I'm not sure anybody does. It was apparently carved out the sandstone. It's man-made. Carved out the sandstone in the 18th century, I think, by a priest from Callaly. Let's go inside. And a bit of light. Ooh. So it's not very tall. I'm a short guy. I can touch the ceiling easily. And I can stand up in it, a couple of inches to spare. And there's the entrance there. Like the floor of the cave is sloping downwards a little bit, so I think if you wanted to sleep here, you might end up shooting out in the night. Oh, I'm actually sweating and all that skin's so soft. It's gone on my eyes. Dear me. And there's not really enough room to stretch out. It's a cool little cave, but it's, I guess, the priest probably came here to meditate or just to chill out. If he was like a local priest who was probably sick of people asking him this or that and wanting to know the answers to everything, and he probably said, well, I've got to go and meditate, and probably came here just to get away from it all, just to chill out for a bit. Nice little place to contemplate things. We're starting to get a bit higher ground now, and the views are starting to open up. I think we're climbing up Callaly Crag now, but I'm happy to be corrected if I've got that wrong. This is absolutely beautiful up here. The sun's rays shining through the trees, and this is definitely a potential camp spot. But I've just heard a couple of voices down below, sound like a couple of young lads. I'm just going to hold fast, pitch me tent for now. Just want to see if these guys are camping or whereabouts they're going. Sean's wandered off somewhere, don't know where. He'll be scouting out a campsite as well. What a fantastic view. This is a lovely part of Thrunton, this. I think I've just spotted something. Looks like an old bushcraft camp or something. Oh, let's check this out. This looks a bit familiar, like I've seen it on a YouTube video somewhere. You know, it's been fairly well put together. It's pretty solid. There's a handy grill thing, and that looks like some firelight. This very handy. And yeah, it's took some building, hasn't it? Bit of astroturf, or what's it? False lawn? I don't know what you call it on the ground there. Canny. But not for us tonight. We'll go and hunt out a campsite. We've seen a good few spots already, but I think it's worth just having a bit extra look around. So this is a little bit of a bummer, but between the top of the crag and climbing the crag, I've lost my watch. It's just slipped off my wrist, my Fitbit, and I doubt I'm going to find it. So if anybody's hiking up this way and they find a Fitbit, if you could leave a comment, I'd be grateful. So
if you don't want it to be found,
unbelievably, Sean has found my Fitbit. What a hero. That was a Christmas present from my wife. I won't have to explain to my lovely wife where my Fitbit's gone now. Hi guys, we've just took the tents to a different pitch. Couldn't get a proper pitch where we were, and we're getting hammered by the midges, so we just picked up the tents without packing them away and carried them to this spot here, and it's a flatter pitch. We've got a better view, and hopefully you might even get a bit of a breeze. I didn't video us carrying the tents just because I felt like an absolute tool, you know. It just looked ridiculous. But check out this spot here, it's canny. So Sean's got his MSR petrol stove going, which is why nobody can hear anything. It's absolutely roaring. Sean's got his new tent. He's got an MSR. Actually, what is it, Sean? MSR?
Hubba NX.
Hubba NX?
NX, yeah.
MSR Hubba NX. It's a lovely colour. Oh, we can hear now. And tonight I've got the Nordisk Telemark one. It's a lovely tent, not without a couple of problems, but I've done a full review on it. But basically it's really light but suffers from a little bit of condensation. Grand little thing. And best of all, the midges seem to have dropped down to a very acceptable level, so I think I'll get on with me cooking. So food wise tonight, I'm going to cook on the little titanium meths burner for a change, and I've got a beetroot burger to try, and as a side dish I found some musky octopus in a spicy sauce at Lidl's, so hopefully that's going to be nice, but we'll see. That's lit. This is my new small favourite knife, by the way. It's a Mora Eldris. I think it's a bit of a modern classic, and it's really nice knife. The only thing I don't like about it is that the grip's completely symmetrical, so if you pick it up in darkness or in bad light, you can't tell which way the blade is. But it's a great little knife, a little bushcraft knife. You can do all the things you could do with a larger bushcraft knife, except maybe batten larger pieces of wood. But cool little knife. I like it. All the side jets are starting to light now. A little bit of rapeseed oil, a little bit. Yeah, that's nice. And I don't know how long beetroot burgers take to cook, so I'll bring you back in a few minutes. So I think my beetroot burger's nearly done. It's a bit hard to tell because, you know, I've never cooked a beetroot burger before, and the instructions did say to cook it in the oven rather than a frying pan, but I figure you can fry most things. Stick a bit of Gouda cheese on and let that heat through a bit. Oh, that's my mess gone. Well, I'm not going to put any more in. We'll just eat the cheese as it is. So there we go. Beetroot burger. I have to say I'm just not feeling. I'm not feeling it, like, but we'll see what it tastes like. Ow, it's a bit hot. Do you know what? It's okay, but I think the little extra special burger I had made with bone marrow a few weeks ago beats this one. Like, hi folks, it's 11 o'clock now, so just decided to get in the tent. There is a few still midges outside, and there's a few inside here with us as well. I'll try and squish them before I go to sleep, but I hope you can see me because I've had to keep the inner tent zipped. I'm balancing the tripod between my legs to keep it steady, so I don't know what view you can see really, but I'm just gonna have a sip of whiskey and just call it a night. Got this lovely hip flask with a Celtic design on the front from my oldest friend Mark Haymarsh. I got it for being his best man, and forgive me if I get this wrong, Mark, but I think it was 98 you got married, and remember the stag do in Amsterdam. That was an eye-opener. I was only a young lad in my 20s. Oh, that's nice. Smooth. It's a 12-year-old Speyside Benriach. It's good. Anyway, good night folks. I'll see you in the morning. Morning chaps, it's 20 past 4. I slept really badly last night. It was a really peaceful night. I know that because I was awake for it all. I went to bed about 11ish, woke up at 12:30. Haven't slept since, so it's early, but we're just going to get the tents down, head back to the car, and I'm on night shift tonight, so I'll get a bit of kip during the day and it'll work out. So it's still just 4:30 and totally packed away now. I didn't eat my octopus last night. I wasn't very hungry after I had that burger, and to be honest, the thought of it doesn't really appeal for breakfast. So I've had a square of chocolate and a sip of water. We're going to crack on back to the car. We're bushwhacking here a little bit because I think we just directly descended the crag and we've lost the trail, if I'm honest, so we're just following the best line down, and to be honest it's a bit physical, but I think we've done the worst of it now. So we're back on one of the good tracks now. We've descended the crag, we're nearly back at the car, and I have to say I don't feel like I've been mauled by midges overnight. Either Avon's Skin So Soft or that midgie jacket worked. So me and Sean had another canny night, and thanks for coming along with, we appreciate it.